What's good? It's your boy Royal Play, and back with another video. Okay, today we are here. We are back with Dragunities. Okay, today I'm going to show off my Dragunity combos, break it down, slow play for y'all can know when you're playing Dragunities, the combos you need to know for the moment until we get some new support. All right. There's a couple of main. It's like the main combo is Dragon's Ravine and Divine Lance can get you this, which is a Crystal Wing, Beatrice, and Ground. And the Beatrice will have Lewin on it. So when you use Beatrice effect on your opponent's turn, it'll send a Lewin to the grave, and when Lewin is sent to the grave, it can attach to a Dragunity monster. Since you got ground on the field, it can attach to ground, and then you can have a ground with 3,900 attack. Alright, so it's pretty simple how to get there. And there's two versions to this combo when you have these two cards. It's the offensive board and the defensive board. The board I just showed you is the defensive board, so when you go first and when you go second, you can switch that into this, which is Crystal Wing and Escalon. Escalon can banish all your opponent's monsters, and you got your monster negate with Crystal Wing. So let's show you how you do the defensive board first. Let's get it popping. Right, you're going to start off with the Dragon's Ravine. Dragon's Vein, you want to use this because you can search a Dragunity monster and add it to your hand by discarding a card. It doesn't matter what you send, as long as you don't send Divine Lance, it doesn't matter what you send. So we'll send the Phalanx to the grave, and we will search a Legatus. Legatus is good right here because it can special summon itself, so you don't have to commit to your normal summon yet. So it's also another good way to play through Disruption, doing it this way. Alright, so we special summon the Legatus, and now we'll activate the Divine Lance. Divine Lance is good right here because it gets you another monster. It gets you another tuner into rotation. So now you can most times you will go for Phalanx, but we already got a Phalanx in the grave, so we're gonna go Coos. Like if you didn't have Phalanx in your hand, always go Phalanx right here, but because I got the Phalanx, I'm gonna just go Coos right now. So then we special summon the Coos, and then you will go into Dirge. Alright, and then you go to Dirge. You have to put the Dirge up top inside the extra monster zone, or you won't be able to do the combo. So he has to go up there. Alright, and since you special summoned Dirge, now you can activate its effect to add the Zephyros to your hand. And now you can send Zephyros to the graveyard. Doing this gets you another body on the board because now you can bounce back. You can use Zephyros effect to bounce back the Dragon's Ravine and special summon the Zephyros. And now because Dragon's Ravine is not once per turn, you can activate Dragon's Ravine again. Activate the effect, add a level 4 to your hand, send another card to your grave, and this time you get Ducks. Grab Ducks right here because now Ducks can give you another tuner into rotation. So right here we normal summon the Ducks because now we finally use our normal summon, and we'll grab the Phalanx. Phalanx special summon itself, and then right here we will go into Lewin. And because when Lewin is special summon or synchro summon, it lets you be able to attach a tuner from the grave, we will grab Phalanx again, special summon the Phalanx. And then now you can use the Phalanx and the Zephyros to go into Vadriana. Alright, Vadriana, when it synchro summon, it lets you do the same thing. Grab you a tuner, and we grab Phalanx again, so now we can special summon Phalanx. And now, right here, you're able to go on the Crystal Wing using the Phalanx and the Vadriana. Remember, you can only go on the Crystal Wing with Phalanx and not Kus. You gotta remember that. So that's why we always search for that's why with the Divine Lance we search for the Phalanx so we can be able to do it. And then now you can overlay the Dirge and Lewin to go into Beatrice. And now what this does is you got a disruption on your opponent's turn with this, and you got a disruption with Crystal Wing. Since we are playing Firefall, so that's why we play the one Firefall, so we'd be able to banish our opponents, one of our opponent's monsters on their turn, for we can slow them down. And on our turn, I like to use the Dirge and send the Dirge to the grave every time. If you do it first, you got to use the Dirge for we can grab ground, and we send the ground to the grave. Then we can special summon the ground using this effect. Banish the Zephyros and you to go on the ground. So now on your opponent's turn, because you got Lewin is one of the materials for Beatrice, when you send the Firefall to the grave, you also have to detach the Lewin. Then Lewin will special summon, will trigger its effect for it to attach itself to the ground. So then ground will be 3900 B stick. Then you got your disruption with Firefall and your Crystal Wing to get. This board is pretty good. Only downside to this board is like there's no spell and trap protection. But other than that, this hand is pretty good. It's pretty safe going first. This is my going first board. So now let me show you how you get to the going second board. The going second and using the same combo. Okay. So you basically do the exact same thing starting off. You search you send a card to the grave to search Legatus. I only did that because I'm trying to keep the combo consistent. Because if a third card in your hand is either Dux or Legatus, then you don't need the second search with Dragunity Ravine. But just for you can remember the combo, I'm gonna keep it consistent. So now we can special summon the Legatus. And then activate the Dragunity Ravine. Go with grab Phalanx. So now we can go into Dirge. Then Dirge effect. Grab Zephyros. Send Zephyros to the grave. Use Zephyros effect. Bounce back the Ravine. Special the Zephyros. Activate the Ravine. Send the card to the grave to grab Dux. Normal summon Dux. Dux to grab you back Phalanx. Special summon the Phalanx. And now you go into Lewin. Lewin lets you grab Phalanx again. Special summon the Phalanx. And right here is where the combo differs at. Instead of going for Vadriana, this time we're going into Escalon and Crystal Wing. So you can go into Crystal Wing first using the Phalanx and the Dirge to go into Crystal Wing. And now you can use, because Lewin is a tuner as well, you can go into Escalon using the Lewin and the Zephyros. Then that would trigger the Lewin effect to attach itself to the Escalon, and now you got Escalon with 4,300 attack and the Crystal Wing. So now you can banish whatever card they got on the field, and still got your monster negate. So yeah, it's pretty easy. Alright, here's another way to end with Crystal Wing and Escalon. Just using Sonatus and Dragon's Ravine, and you need a discard. And the discard has to be a Dragunity card. So you do it like this. You normally summon the Sonatus. Sonatus sends Sonatus to the grave, grab Phalanx. Special the Phalanx. Go into Dirge. Dirge effect. Grab Zephyros. Send Zephyros to the grave. Activate Divine Lance. Divine Lance effect. Grab Koos. Special summon Koos. Use Zephyros to bounce back the Divine Lance. Then you go into Barcha. Grabbing Koos and Phalanx. Special summon both. So now you can go into Crystal Wing using Dirge and Phalanx. And then you can go into Escalon using Koos and Barcha. And if you really want to, you can equip the Divine Lance. So that's a 3-card combo to get you, or 2.5. It depends on how you view discards inside your hand. But yeah. Alright, so another hand you might want to see is this, where you have Legatus, Divine Lance, and a tuner. Alright, so with this hand, it looks like it's a brick, but it's actually not. You can just normal summon the Phalanx, equip the Divine Lance. I'm going to Koos. Use Divine Lance to grab Koos, special summon the Koos. Special summon the Legatus. Go into Dirge using Legatus and the tuner that is not equipped to the Divine Lance. So now you can activate use Dirge to grab Zephyros, send Zephyros to the grave. Activate Zephyros effect, bounce back the Divine Lance, special summon. So now you can go into Lewin right here. And then Lewin can bring you back the Phalanx, special summon the Phalanx. So now you got the choice to either go into Crystal Wing or you can go into Beatrice, depending on how you're feeling. If you feel like Crystal Wing more safe, you go into Crystal Wing. If not, you go Beatrice. So you got the option. Right here, I'm gonna go Beatrice. Beatrice can send the dirge to send the ground. Then you can special summon the ground. So now you got a beat stick plus your disruption with Beatrice. And a follow-up with ground. Just as long as they don't ban this ground, you got to follow up with ground as well. So it just depends on how you feeling. This is another hand that you might want to see. You can activate Dragon's Ravine. Dragon's Ravine send. This could be either Kus or Phalanx. You probably want it to be Phalanx a little bit more before you can go into Crystal Wing, but if not, you still can go into you still can do some things with Kus. Alright, we'll send you to the grave to grab ducks. Normal summon the ducks. To grab Kus, special summon Kus. Go into Dirge. No, you don't need to go into Dirge. You need to go into Lewin. Lewin, grab that Kus. Special summon the Kus. So now you can special summon the Legatus. So now you can go into, you can do one of two things. You can either go into Dirge or you can go into Vadriana. Okay, but if you go into Vadriana, you will do this. Grab back the Kus, special summon the Kus. Then you can go into Beatrice. Beatrice. Send the Vadriana back to the grave to send the Zephyros to the grave. Activate Zephyros, bounce back the Ravine. And then you can go into, and then you could go for Escalon. So now you can go for Escalon, then you gotta follow a Ravine. And yeah, and then you got the Lewin attached to the Beatrice, so we'll attach to the Escalon. Show disruption with Firefly. So alright, this is another hand that you would like to see if you open Zephyros and Dragon's Ravine with a tuner. Alright, you'll activate Ravine, send the Zephyros to the grave to add Legatus or Ducks to your hand, either or. And then activate Ravine. Activate Zephyr's effect to bounce back to Ravine. Then use Ravine again, sending the Phalanx to the grave to grab Ducks. Then you normal summon the Ducks. Ducks will grab Phalanx. Special summon the Phalanx. Now you can go into Lewin. Get back Phalanx. And then you can special summon the Legatus. I'm going to Vadriana. Vadriana gives you back the Phalanx. Special Summon Phalanx. Go on the Crystal Wing. And then you can go on the Escalon. Alright, so now you got Crystal Wing Escalon for 43, and you got your monster negate. So, alright, now you know the combos. This is the deck list I'm using at the moment. And we have the 2 Legatus, 1 Ground, 2 Senatus, 1 Zephyros, 2 Ducks, 2 Kus, 1 Phalanx. It can be either or, either 2 Phalanx and 1 Kus, or 2 Kus and 1 Phalanx. This is just the way I'm using it right now. The 1 Firefoot, 3 Ravines, 3 Divine Lands, and 3 Forbidden Lands. And this is my extra deck with the Dirge, Lewin, Vadriana, Crystal Wing, Beatrice, Escalon, Barcha, and my 8th card is the 2nd Escalon. You know the main combo is Divine Lance and Dragon's Ravine. You do need 2 discards for that. You will only need 1 discard if the 3rd card is either Ducks or Legatus, so you don't have to use your 2nd Dragon's Ravine search for it. You got your Senatus plus Divine Lance in a discard. Is also get you a good board. These are the main combos you want to see. So yeah, these are the combos. Tell me what y'all think. Hope these combos help. Tell me what y'all think. Let's get it poppin'.